Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos. This is going to be a little bit different video because I'm doing a video on the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collaboration for the Conspiracy palette. And the reason I'm making this video is because I created a reborn pig that I say is Shane Dawson's son. And I created it to hopefully give it to him. So, I mean, I'll tell you this whole story about it. I was nervous on making this video because just having Shane Dawson potentially maybe watching one of my videos gives me a lot of anxiety. But, I mean, I shouldn't have anxiety at all because he's so genuinely nice, and like it'd be so awesome, like, if you watch my videos, and he obviously doesn't judge. He's, like, what I see, one of the most genuine people who cares about everybody, and yeah, so, I mean, I shouldn't be nervous. But, anyways, so what you've all been waiting to see because of the picture in the thumbnail is this little piggy. So, I make reborn dolls, which are dolls that look like real babies, or you can make them into fantasy dolls, any type that you want to make like that. So if you guys already subscribers, you guys know about these dolls that I make. If you guys don't know about these dolls that I make, you can check out my other videos, and I show examples of me making them, but also like finished products of when they're finished and everything. So I will show you some details of this pig. So I call him Shane Dawson's son because, I mean, obviously he loves pigs and he says that he's a pig, and so I just created this little guy, and he looks like a real pig. He has the same like wrinkles and like the ears and everything that a pig would have. Hopefully the lighting is good so you can see him. He has very realistic eyes, like a real pig or a human would have. And so I made it Shane Dawson's son by having him half pig, half a beauty pig. So like I was here, I'll put the lighting down here. I was inspired by sorry, I don't have the best lighting in here. I was inspired by, okay, there you go, the Conspiracy palette and the photo shoot they had for the launching of the palette. So this is the look that Shane Dawson has with the makeup palette in one of his photo shoots. And this pig also has fake eyelashes. I mean, we had to give him those. And I just think, I'm so glad how he turned out. So that is the other side of his face. And then the other side is just normal. So I painted this outfit for him. I think it's backwards on camera, but, or maybe it's normal, I don't know. So this is the Shane Dawson stamp that he has in his Conspiracy palette. That's kind of his logo, Shane Dawson. And then I also just added this little piggy like he does for his mirrors and his other products. But I just like painted this shirt for him so he could wear it, so he was stylish and not just wearing plain thing. It also has a tail, so I just cut a little hole in it so his tail could stick out. Here are his little hooves. And he has his little back hooves of his little legs, and he also is wearing a diaper, and that's what he looks like from the front with his makeup on and his other eyeball. So yes, let me set my lighting back up. So I was kind of nervous to do this video because I know like a lot of people who are in like the makeup community would watch this video, and I was just kind of nervous because I'm not part of that community. I don't wear a lot of makeup, as you can see right now. I usually just wear like some mascara or eyeliner, maybe a little eyeshadow if I'm like dressing up and stuff like that. So I was nervous because I was like, maybe they'll judge me. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm very like, I just am a very like natural person. I just like to just have my natural like skin and stuff like that. Like, but also I'm an artist, so I do have like makeup and sometimes like experimenting with it and stuff like that. So I really kind of understood like Shane when like it's a way to be creative. Like I love makeup for that sense. Like I'm not gonna wear it every single day, but I love to wear it like once in a while and experiment with it and stuff like that. But anyways, so I'll tell you about my experience with going to the Mall of America. I live in Minnesota, so it was an easy it was easy to get there and everything. So when I found out that Shane Dawson and Jeffree were coming to the Mall of America, I was super excited because I've been watching Shane for many years, and I knew that he went to Mall of America before. I think it was Mall of America, or yeah, someplace in Minnesota before, and I was really bummed that I missed it. And I always wanted the opportunity to meet him or to just see him, because I mean, I watched his videos forever and I've been with him and watching him grow and stuff like that. And even like after all these videos of him growing, like I want to support him more, because growth is a good thing, and he's a good, genuine, nice person that he deserves like all this like fame and people like idolizing him and stuff like that, because Shane is a true person. Like he is somebody people should be idolizing, instead of those people that don't even care about anybody or just want money. Like Shane doesn't want money. He just wants to make people happy, and I will definitely support that. So I really want to support him. So me and my sister, we wanted to go there. And so when I knew he was coming to Minnesota, I always had a dream of making a pig baby for Shane Dawson, and this would be the perfect opportunity to maybe see him or give the pig to him. My goal was to give him this piggy to him. But if the meet and greet there's so many people there, first of all, a lot of people went there. And so the meet and greet, like, your name would just be drawn out of all the people who signed up from it. So out of thousands and thousands of people, I don't know the exact numbers of who went there. But random people just got the meet and greet pass so they could go and see him. So me and my sister signed up, but we didn't get to go to the meet and greet. But we wanted to go there anyways, because even just like being in the same building and like potentially seeing him from far away like was still a cool experience. So I ordered these supplies like right when they announced that they were coming to Mall of America, which was like only a few days notice. So I ordered all these supplies to make this pig, and they like shipped, and they had to be shipped here, and like it took like, I don't know, at least a day to ship here. And so I got all these supplies like super last minute, and I was super like nervous that I wasn't gonna be able to finish this pig before the meet and greet or the Mall of America. And so I like, even though I went to school and I still had to work and stuff like that, I worked on this pig. Like any second that I got, I would like work on it to make sure it was done by the time we were going to the meet and greet. So the night before, my sister came down to the cities, and I was working on the pig, and I stayed up all night long. She took like a 2-hour nap at like 1 to 3 in the morning, and we wanted to get there super early so we didn't know when people would be there. We wanted to get in line if there was a line, you know, as early as we could. So we went there at around like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I stayed up, like he wasn't done, this piggy wasn't done yet. And so I stayed up all night long working on this pig, and I assembled it, and the glue was drying because I had to glue on the eyelashes, and like the eyeballs I had to put inside and glue it. The glue was drying as I was driving to the Mall of America, so it was down to the last wire. But I was like, this was one of the biggest reasons I was going there, is because like I'm an artist, like, people would probably understand this, is when I, like, admire somebody or, like, think somebody's, like, cool, or just, like, want to, like, if I have a friend and stuff like that, somebody I care about, I want to make a piece of, like, artwork to give to them. Like, I do paint paintings and stuff like that too, but I think that a pig baby would be, like, better because, like, if you know Garrett has one of the reborns, that people, like, make, that I make, you know. He doesn't have one that I make, but they bought dolls before that are, like, reborns and stuff like that. But I was like, Shane doesn't need a baby, like, he needs a pig baby. Like, that's who he is, like, that's his child. So, where was I? I'm trying not to ramble a lot because I want to just try to make sure I get all of the details because it's a fascinating story. So this was, like, I wanted to make a piece of art, which, as an artist, like, making a piece of art is like giving a piece of my soul to whoever I make the art for, you know? So I really wanted to give this to him for, like, just thanks for everything that he's done, and just, like, you know, I just wanted to, he would think this is cool, like, this is cool, like, I'm super proud of, like, how he turned out, and it would just be super, super amazing for Shane Dawson to own one of my creations. So anyways, we went to the Mall of America at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We stood in line. It started to snow because, hey, it's in Minnesota. So it started to snow, and we only had to stand outside, I think, for like 45 minutes outside. But I mean, it was freezing because, first of all, it's the middle of the night, well, almost the morning, and it was also snowing. So it snowed, and then the snow would melt when we were just standing out there. It would melt on our bodies. So by the time we got inside, like, the line was super long inside already, but it was so long that it went all the way, like, through inside everywhere, and then also out the door. So once we got inside, it was super nice and warm, which is great, but it also just melted all of the snow on us. So now I was soaking wet, like, especially like my shoulders and my head and, like, my back. It was just, like, soaking wet. But I was just, like, I was super happy. I didn't even care. I could be, like, soaking wet, like, whatever. I was super happy, didn't care at all, like, had no complaint in the world, because I chose to support him, like, no matter what. Even if I had to stand outside for 8 hours, I would. I had to stand inside for 8 hours, but at least I was standing inside. Like, people were outside probably way longer than me, because I was outside for only 45 minutes. But anyway, so we stood in line because the people who stood in line, we could go to the Morphe store, and they would give us little scratch off things, and we could potentially win a meet and greet. So me and my sister stood in line for around 8 hours. I don't know exactly the amount of time, but it was like around 8 hours, like 7.5, 8 hours. So that made my feet hurt a lot, but I mean, it was so worth it. And so when we got to the Morphe store, 8 hours later, we got a scratch off. We only got, like, I think 25% off, like, products and stuff like that. We didn't win a meet and greet. So I was really bummed because I was holding him. Actually, I will also put in some pictures of me at the store and stuff, with pictures of my piggy and stuff. So when we went to the store, like, everybody was, like, thought it was, like, super cool that I had my pig, and everybody, like, was looking at it and was like, wow, you make it, like, that's super cool. Like, all the people, like, in the store, the Morphe, like, workers, they wanted to take pictures of it and take pictures with it and stuff like that. So that was, like, a really cool experience, because this is something I made, and people thought it was really cool, and so they, like, wanted to take pictures of it and stuff like that. And I was happy just for that experience, even though I wasn't able to give this to Shane Dawson. So after we went out of the Morphe store, there was a line for the meet and greet already started, and I was like, maybe I should give this pig to somebody so then they can give it to Shane Dawson, like, for me. But I wanted to have that experience, because I mean, I made it, and then they wouldn't really know, like, oh, who's this pig from? And also it said that we couldn't give gifts on like the rules and stuff like that. So I just wanted to play it safe and just like take him back with me. But so I was sad that I wasn't able to give little Shane Dawson Jr. to his daddy, but I am making this video kind of like, it would be awesome if it happened, but I'm kind of making this video to get this out there and to maybe get a lot of views, like, and if it like was shared a lot, maybe Shane Dawson would see this video someday, and I mean that would be super cool. Like, no matter when you're seeing this video, people like share it and stuff like that, and so someday, no matter when it is, maybe I will be able to like ship this to Shane Dawson, because I mean I love having it too, it's an awesome souvenir and stuff like that, but I like made it with the intention of having to give to Shane Dawson and for him to having it. So that would be cool if everybody could do that. I'm very grateful. Thank you for sharing this video and liking it. But anyways, when we after that we went upstairs because there was no room around the Morphe store to see Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star when they come outside. So we had to walk way upstairs, and then I have some videos of meeting, like, or seeing them when they walk outside of the Morphe store, but it's like zoomed in super far, which my camera is like good at zooming in, so you can see like their faces and stuff like that, but everybody's like screaming, and then the microphone wasn't that loud, so you pretty much just hear people screaming, and then you see a tiny little people, like, you can see other better quality videos if you like obviously search on YouTube. So I'm not even gonna put the clip in. Maybe I'll put in like one clip like right here, if like, I don't know, but it's just like you just see a crowd of faces, and then you see like Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's face, like tiny little face, like above other people's, and then they like say something that you can't hear because it's mumbly and everybody's screaming, and then they like walk back in or whatever. So that was still super cool. Like, I like look at the videotape, I'm like, wow, I was in the same like store as Shane Dawson. Like, I still like got to see him in person, even if I didn't get to meet him. Like, I thought that was a super cool experience. So yeah, pretty much after that I was like, okay, well, time to go home now. But anyways, hopefully this video was good. I don't know, I just wanted to tell about my experience and show you my creation of Shane Dawson's pig son. I don't know, but yeah, so this is him. And if you guys want me to do a separate video on like his details, like more up close, I showed you pretty much all of his details, but it's kind of bad lighting in here, I'm sorry about that. But if you want to check out my other videos and look at how these are created, actually I'll put up the video of him. I just have a time lapse of creating this pig baby. I don't have any like details or talking about how I'm creating it, stuff like that. I just made a time lapse, so I might be putting that up after this video is up. So if you want or are interested in that, you can check it out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you are interested in these dolls and you want to watch how they are made. Also, if you could share this or tag people or something like that, if we could get this known to Shane Dawson so I can give him his pig baby, I would be so happy, and that would be the best thing ever. Like, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It's like, it means so much to me, like, if I could get this pig baby to Shane Dawson. So anyways, thank you again, guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.